tone and kind of attitude of practice this week coming off Saturday's game?
It's been great. It's been high energy, high competition. It's been intense, and we've been getting after it, and it's been fun. Obviously, film's not the most fun thing to watch, but it's been great to learn from, and I think it's really just kind of reamped and rejuiced us for this coming stretch.
What's the hardest thing to watch on film when you look back at that game? What's the one thing that you don't like seeing?
Just getting your butt kicked. I mean, that's plain and simple what happened, so it's never fun to watch.
What have you guys learned from that game?
I think it was just a great lesson that translates to the tournament is if you're not the hardest playing team and you don't give your all 100%, anyone can beat you on any given night.
Did you feel like the energy was off going into that game or anything?
They just wanted it more than we did. And, it showed in how they played and how we played, and it's unacceptable. So,
Did things change with it now being postseason, either in practice or approach, mentality, any of that stuff, or is it business as usual?
It's business as usual. We treat every day pretty intense and like a playoff day, so nothing too out of the ordinary for us.
What have you learned the most over the years over this long layoff that you guys have in between games in terms of what practice should be looking like right now?
I would just say it's important when you're fortunate enough to get stretches like this to take care of yourself. I think, the season's it's a grind. It's gruesome, and you don't get a lot of time to, recover, relax, and really get your body back right and kind of take away some of those bruises and kinks you might have. So it's been a great time to get better for each person individually and us as a team and work on things and also just kind of get our legs back under. So it's been a great time, and just spreading that message across too it's been a lot of help for everyone.
How do you kind of approach film and preparing for an opponent that I think you guys could face one of 4 teams? So are you guys looking at all 4 teams, or do you kind of wait for a few of those games to finish to start kind of narrowing it down?
Yeah, you got to prepare for everyone. You never know. So a lot of possibilities and variables.
There's sort of that sports cliche, so you learn more from a loss than a win. Does that still ring true, in terms of this situation here?
Yeah, obviously. But also it depends on how you want to take the loss. You can lose and that be it, or you can take a loss, be a man, own it, and work and keep continuing to get better. And we're definitely getting better from it, and we definitely took it as a lesson. So, and it helped us for sure.
St. Mary's obviously on the opposite side of the bracket. Would you look forward to getting a rematch with them if that were to happen?
Whoever we play, it'll be fun. So, but we got a big task in San Fran or BYU most likely. So we got to prepare for that first.
With so much experience for you guys in this time of year with both the WCC tournament and the big tournament, does that help some of the younger players like Chad, Nolan, guys who haven't been in the postseason in college basketball yet?
Yeah, for sure. Those guys are very mature for their age, and they understand the severity of things. But I think that's just a testament to how Coach treats practice every day and just how we approach things as a team and just kind of a culture that we have here. So they're for sure ready for the big moment.
And, how much different does it feel getting ready for the postseason this year versus a couple years ago when it was your first time around?
Feels the same, honestly. Didn't get to experience it, obviously, freshman year, the full effect. But, it was good for us in Vegas my freshman year. So, it's kind of just how we prepare every day for it. It felt like another game for us.
How different are the 3 teams you've played with? You hit the True Shift from the one season, and last year with the undefeated run, and now this one. And does this team, do you feel like it has better equipped for March in the tournament compared to?
I don't know if I would say that. I would say each team was different and unique in its own way. So, obviously, like last year's team, we had a crazy ability to spread the floor and really just space it out. And this year, we didn't really have any rim protection, So, this year you've a guy like Chet, who's one of the best rim protectors, if not the best rim protector in the country. So, Coach just does a great job of adapting with the team that he has. He doesn't put a square peg in a round hole with his teams. He adjusts and makes what works best for each team. I think that's just a testament to how good of a coach he is and how good his staff is.
Is rim protection a bigger deal in the NCAA tournament? Because you're usually going to see good bigs every game, right?
Obviously, it's nice to have someone that can alter a bunch of shots. And, I wonder how many shots that he doesn't get credit for that he alters, because he is such a presence down there. And it helps our defense a lot, when covering up mistakes or just, when we have a breakdown defensively. He's always there to, kind of clean it up and take care of it. So, yeah, it's definitely huge.
Should be a stat for that.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, for real.
influence shots, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you had a pair of, 3 pretty good games down in Vegas last time. Just how much are you looking forward to getting back there?
That was a opportunity that I'll save for the rest of my life and be able to go down there twice in one season. Obviously, I'm really excited just to play in front of my family and friends again. So it'll be super fun again.
Do you think something activates in you down there that's a little bit different?
I don't know. Maybe it's just comfort level. I don't know. Just being back in that Vegas atmosphere or something like that. But playing in New Orleans, I played there a lot in high school. So hopefully I can keep the streak of good games that I had in high school keep going now.
I think I overheard you telling a reporter after Saturday's game that the loss to Duke still kind of stings because you want to win every game in your hometown. So are you kind of trying to avenge that loss and really trying to go undefeated here next week?
For sure. I didn't want to lose no games back when I was in Vegas. I told the guys that, and the guys were on my side. They were like, making sure we defend Juice's home turf. So, obviously it still hurts that we didn't get that done the first time, but we got a chance to go out there and cut down some nets in my hometown, which would be an amazing opportunity.
What have practice and film sessions been like this week coming off Saturday's game? And Drew said that film hasn't been too much fun to watch. Do you kind of agree with that?
Definitely. Drew's definitely telling the truth. We've been getting grilled a little bit, but it's only right. And we obviously have things we have to work on and things we have to change from that game on Saturday. So, we have an opportunity to possibly play them again coming up this next week. So, making sure we could change as many things as possible. And then practices have been really intense, just going after each other, splitting the teams up kind of even, getting good competition, make sure we stay sharp when this week off.
What have you guys been focusing on in film in terms of getting better?
First day back, it was all offensive clips. Nothing good, but all offensive clips. The next day, it was all defensive clips. So we kind of just carried that out into our practice. So, we were more offensive-centric the first day, more defensive-centric yesterday. So just doing that.
Is it hard to prepare for an opponent when you don't know who you're going to play till the day before?
Yeah, but at the same time, we kind of just we played everybody or those guys twice this year, and we know certain concepts, and there's some things that just overlap throughout the teams, and with our plans with them. So just going out there and trying to execute our own plans and practice against each other, and then going out next week and do the same.
What do you guys have to do if BYU is the opponent versus if USF is the opponent? You guys have had 2 kind of closer games with USF and BYU, but what's kind of the game plan for both teams, having played them twice?
Both teams have really aggressive guards. Barcelo, Bouye, and Shabazz, they're all really aggressive scorers. So, that's something that we could focus on no matter what, just going against a really offensive-minded point guard. And other than that, it's just focusing on us and being us. I feel like that's what we kind of got away from on Saturday, was just not being ourselves, not playing Gonzaga basketball. When you watch that game, that just doesn't, resemble who we are. So I feel like that's our main focus right now, is just getting back to being us.
At this point in the season, how are your bodies holding up? How are the legs feeling? It's a long, grueling 4 months. How you feeling at this point?
Obviously I'm tired a little bit, but these guys do a good job of making sure that we're fresh and we get the proper treatment at the practices and on the road and everything. So do a great job of that. So I feel like everybody's been doing good. Knock on wood, everybody's been pretty healthy, and it's been good so far. Everybody's bodies is doing all right.
What did you learn last year through this stretch that you guys have where you don't play any games for 8 days and kind of how to handle it?
I feel like it kind of gets everybody going. I feel like that's what happened last year a little bit. We were really ready to go out there and play in the WCC tournament. I feel like, especially coming off a loss, we feel the same way right now. We're all really hungry to play. We're really eager to play. So I feel like we're going to come out with a different energy and different fire when we come out there on Monday.
You're excited to play in front of the Orleans Arena with fans. I'm sure you probably have been there with fans before as a high school player, but what's it like to know that you're going to have kind of a home crowd atmosphere down there?
That's going to be really cool because, obviously I played with some fans at high school, but it's nowhere near the type of attendance you would get during the WCC tournament. So, there's a whole different atmosphere, and you live to play in front of big amounts of people in those big games. So, I'm really excited for it.
Big question, will you have the GoPro this year?
I don't know. I kind of got on Barry when we won the regular season WCC championship. I kind of got on him about not having my GoPro. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if he has a GoPro ready this time. If he doesn't, I don't know. We're gonna have to have a sit down.
You announced your NIL deal this week with the coffee shop. How did that kind of come about, and what does that cause mean a lot to you?
I mean, it was just through connections. I mean, they were looking for somebody, and they were willing to help a cause every woman can, which is supporting breast cancer, which is obviously dear to my heart because my mother passed away from breast cancer. So that was really cool for me, and really big time for them to be able to support that cause and go out there and have that cause on the front lines.
How proud do you think your mom would be that you were doing something like this?
Beyond proud. None but smiles for sure. So I know she's looking down on me smiling, really happy that I was able to do something like this for sure.
The coffee shop is a wake-up call, right?
Yeah.
You kind of have your phone call celebration.
Yeah.
Is there a connection there? Or
Initially, there was no connection, but someone brought it to light, and it was like something really cool. Like it kind of just went together. So like there's some like pictures of me doing the phone celebration and stuff. So I thought that was really cool, just because, you know, the phone celebration's kind of been picking up some buzz. I mean, everybody's starting to do it, so I feel like that's super cool.
Where did that come from, the celebration?
Actually, Ben Gregg. Ben, pregame shoot-around BYU at home, he told me to do it when I made a three. And I had forgot, but I shot a three. First time I didn't do it because I had got really hot that game. Second three, I turned around and saw the bench, and Ben was like halfway on the court, like making sure that I remember to do it. So then I started doing it, and then now it's just like the thing.
Who's the biggest coffee drinker on the team, you think?
I mean, does Coach count? If Coach counts, then it's definitely Coach. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know who drinks a lot of coffee. I don't even drink coffee like that. So yeah.
Did it kind of morph from like the hook celebration that you and Jalen have done in the past?
Yeah. I mean, me and Jalen. I mean, Jalen was always hitting the little. Yeah. So I mean, when he was here, he actually hit the phone celebration with me while he was in the kennel, which was really cool. So that was a dope connection. But yeah, I'm gonna give all the props to Ben for the phone.
Easier to talk to us or take the test today?
Talk to y'all for sure.
What did you learn looking back on film from that St. Mary's game?
Just that we can't be sloppy. We gotta can't get complacent. We gotta always just come out with that same fire and that same kind of purpose on offense, especially.
How's practice been? Same as always or a notch up?
It's been good. It's been a little bit more focused than we were, I think, the last 2 weeks before that game. I think everybody's just like dialed in. Everybody just understands that we got to get better. And our main goal is winning the championship. So we're not going to look at that loss as like, oh, our season's over, but we're definitely looking at it to see what we can do to get better for next time.
There's a pretty good chance you guys are going to see BYU or USF on Monday. What do you think about both of those teams, and what's kind of the game plan for both of them if you have to play them?
Yeah, solid opponents. I think that we played them both twice already this year, so we have the game plan for them. Just got to lock in. I think this week was just big for us looking at the holes in our team right now, where we got to get better. I think the opponent is not the biggest kind of worry for us right now.
You've been through this, week-long layoff before, which is kind of bizarre in the middle of the season. Just what did you learn from it last year?
What I learned from last year is that it's, I kind of already said it, but it's like it's just a great week for us to kind of focus on ourselves and not have to worry about scouting another team or game plan for the next opponent. Just really looking at the film and seeing where we made mistakes and where we can improve and getting better and competing. It was a great week because we got a more inter squad competition, less us versus the white squad. So it was good for that in that case too.
How's your brother holding up after the injury over there?
He's doing well. He's doing well. Spirit was shot at first just because he couldn't play in the tournament this year. But a great overall season for him. Super happy for him. He'll come back stronger for sure. Nothing too crazy, just a wrist injury.
You feel like you're kind of carrying the torch for the Nembhard brothers, because it did look like he was going to have a chance to play in the tournament with them, and now you maybe kind of playing for both of you guys now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I guess we're both just competing really. carrying the torch or not.
Did you see it, or were you?
I saw the
busy?
replay, yeah.
I saw the replay.
I saw the replay. It didn't look great.
Hard sink a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's part of the game. Injury is part of the game. A wrist injury is really not the worst possible injury you can have. It's going to heal probably 100%. He'll feel good coming back. So I think it was a lot of good things for him to look at as his freshman year, and I think that he can build on it. And I think this summer will be a great year for him to just work on his game and get better. So.
Do you have a chance to
All
talk
positive.
to him? Do you have a chance to talk to him that night after it happened on the phone, or did you talk to him the next day? Or?
Yeah, I talked to him that night. He was pretty disappointed that night, obviously, because it's just raw emotion right after the injury. But kind of back to normal now, just chopping it up, laughing. Back to normal, brothers. You know.
Do you have any words of encouragement for him that night, or is it just he kind of knows the deal and move forward?
I just told him suck it up. He'll be back. Not much to injury.
Julian said that this long week off kind of fuels you guys to want to play even more in a way. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like in the season you play every 2-3 days, you get used to it, and like this week gives you like a nice little break to kind of appreciate the games you have, and I'm definitely super excited, especially coming off a loss. Super excited to play on Monday, Tuesday, for sure.
It's obviously a physical grind going through the whole year, but what about mentally? How you guys doing and holding up throughout the season?
I think we're doing well. I think we're doing a good job of not overdoing it with our bodies and keeping our minds fresh with kind of just switching it up every day. So I think we're in a good spot mentally and physically, honestly, right now.
Did you need a break physically? I mean, you're a 30-minute-a-game guy, and the schedule had been 2 a week almost. Did you need it now that it's happening?
Yeah, the break's nice. I don't know if I need it. I think I'm prepared. This part of the season, everybody's in their best type of shape right now, so I'm feeling good, feeling great in that sense.
How much do younger players like Nolan, kind of those guys, look to you specifically as being a guy who's been here at this part of the year playing in the postseason?
Yeah, I'd like to say they look up to me a little bit. They know that I've been here, I've done it, and I have some kind of experience I could give to them and help them along the way. So I think they definitely look up to me in that sense, for sure.
So it's kind of nice to know that you guys can rely on those two guys in the postseason, and a lot of teams will kind of shorten their rotation to maybe 6 guys, but you guys probably feel good with 8 guys, considering how well they've played this year.
Yeah, I think that's just an advantage to us, honestly. We have a lot of hungry young dudes on the bench that are itching to get playing time, and I think that when they come in the game, they can impact both sides of the ball, give guys a rest, and elevate our team. So the more depth, the better for us coming into March.
You guys probably will be the favorites, at least right now you are, come tournament time. How do you kind of stay away from all that talk and all the overall seed and supposed to win, all that stuff? How do you deal with the tournament when it comes?
I just think that like this program, we just our focus is so far from the media and what they say about us being the favorites and winning and stuff. Like last year we were undefeated. We were supposed to win the whole game, this whole thing. We just really don't focus on that type of stuff. We understand that we need to get better, and that the only #1 team is the one that holds it up at the end of the year. So until we do that, we're really not satisfied or not kind of just gonna chill until then.
Will last year help you in that regard?
Yeah, I'd say so. Everybody that's been in this program kind of understands it. And this last year was my first year in the program, so that's when I really kind of understood what's going on here. Sure.
You're excited to see what that arena looks like down in Vegas with a bunch of G fans. That you didn't get to play in front of fans last year, but it's normally kind of a home field, home crowd atmosphere for you guys down there.
Yeah, super excited. Super excited. GU fans are second to none. I love playing in front of them, and I think it's going to be rocking in Vegas. So can't wait.
Folks come?
Yeah, my dad's coming.
Think your brother's gonna have a chance to come watch you now, or is he kind of staying with them until?
I think he's gonna stay with them, but hopefully we go a little farther than they do, so he can come watch us.